Well, when Peter Dutton announced his plan for nuclear energy, the Albanese government ordered a snap inquiry designed to expose flaws in his vision. And today was the start of the inquiry. We saw major agencies, AEMO, CSIRO and the department give evidence. So just how much damage did this achieve politically for Dutton? Well, joining me now is Sky News political reporter Cam Redden. Cam, so this inquiry was basically a political hit by the government on Dutton's nuclear energy proposal. Did it achieve its purpose? Were there concerns from the agencies today about the plan?
That was certainly the design, Sharri. I think they scored a few blows, but perhaps not a knockout one. And what we really learnt today, one of the key takeouts from this nearly 8-9 hours of inquiries here in Canberra, was that the main opponent or the biggest hurdle that the coalition might have to clear isn't the Labor Party. It might not even be sceptics of nuclear energy. It's the bureaucracy and the red tape. The energy regulator today, as part of these hearings, revealed that they think even in a best case scenario, it could take between 8 and 10 years to design all the rules and regulations, the big system and network of red tape that would underpin a nuclear energy industry just to get it off the ground. So think about that, 8 to 10 years of writing the documents, of rules, of regulations, of permits, of all the different forms that need to be filled out before a single brick could be laid down to build the first reactor. Now, we know under the coalition's plan, they believe they can get nuclear into the energy grid by 2035. That's when they think the first one can be up and running. According to the regulator, though, they think they might not be able to even get the red tape done by 2035. So for all the hurdles that the coalition might need to leap over in order to get nuclear power up and going, if of course it wins the next election, one of the biggest ones might be getting the bureaucracy to speed up. They'd need to go pretty quick smart if that's the kind of hurdle they're facing.
Yeah, sounds like it. Cam, you've been on the ground for the Queensland election. What's your prediction for where things are headed on Saturday, given the polls have been tightening this week?
Yeah, they always tend to tighten a few days out from election day, Sharri. It should be enough to still see the Liberal National Party home. Everywhere I went for the 10 days or so I spent in Queensland, we went up the north. I was following David Crisafulli around through Townsville, even out to Longreach in the middle of outback Queensland. There were two issues I think that really cut through more than anything. One was the issue of crime. You can see why the LNP has made this the bedrock really of its campaign. Almost everywhere we went, almost everyone had a story, whether it was their own personal one or someone they worked with, someone they knew who'd had their car stolen, their business broken into. It was just everywhere. And when that takes hold, it's hard for a government to hold on. The other one that I thought was quite surprising was the issue of 50-cent fares. It is so universally popular everywhere you go. So popular, in fact, the LNP dropped any opposition to it and said, if we win, we will keep 50-cent public transport fares around as well. Even though, Sharri, if voters are giving Labor credit, saying we like the idea of cheaper public transport, I'm not sure it's enough that they will vote for them too. So the polls still have the LNP in front. It may not be the smashing that some people are predicting, but barring a last-minute disaster, the LNP should cruise to victory on Saturday night.
Yeah, it's looking like a certainty that the next Premier of Queensland will be David Crisafulli. Cam Redden, thank you so much for that excellent analysis.